Hello and welcome once again to That Man. That is me merchandise, and this is once again some manga. Hello and welcome for passing the main screen. Thank you for that. Well done. Give yourself a nice drink tonight. Today I am continuing my catch up with Monster Musume Everyday Life with Monster Girls, as brought to us by 7 Seas. Now this is volume 3, because we spoke about volume 1 and volume 2, which you can probably, well, I'll give links to the bottom if you haven't already checked them out. Now this continues in adding more and more girls to the harem. We've already seen Mia the Lamia, Centauria the Centaur, Pappy the Harpy, and Suu the Slime. And this one we have Mero the Mermaid. Yeah, you can kind of see how it's like they're kind of doing a whole thing with this. S for S the Slime, M the Mermaid. And yeah, this was, well, on the back of here, Orcs, Werewolves and Mermaids. Oh my! This also introduces us to the werewolf, the kobold girl. And it also introduces to the monster squad that Mrs. Smith has included, which includes a zombie girl, a cyclops, a doppelganger, and an ogre. She's an ogre with a big horn, like them. And yeah, it's a fun, wacky, over-the-top story arc. So the first one we get is when we introduce Meryl. And one of the things I really liked about this is how they introduce the fact that Meryl can't walk because she's a mermaid. I mean, we see Mia, who can obviously slither herself along, but Meryl can't walk, so she has to have a wheelchair. And I thought that was cool. Now, I've seen other series where they kind of have mermaids and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, well, they can walk because this, or, well, they can walk some of the time, and the tail splits off. And this one's kind of just like, yeah, she's a mermaid, she can't walk, she's got to be transported around with her in a wheelchair, otherwise she'll just lie there. And it's really nice. I really like that aspect, because I mean, like I said, those other ones, I was a mermaid in a bathtub. Well, he's in a bathtub so he can't walk. Yeah, put him in a wheelchair. And it really includes a nice handicapable character, which you don't actually see a lot in anime and manga anymore. Yeah, she's a fun character, and I was really impressed with it, because like I said before, Monster Musume does deal with a lot of stuff like immigration, racism, and yeah, I like that. So yeah, another one they have is they have the weird one. This is the one I hated watching in the anime. They have where Pappy lays an egg, or Pappy's going to lay an egg, and they have like, it's all uncomfortable. I don't like it. It's the one thing I don't like about this. It's like Pappy is no. They have one where Darlington ends up being ill, and all of the girls are trying to look after him, and just makes him worse and worse and worse. And it's really heartwarming, because it's like, one of the characters I really like and I feel is really underrated is Suu The Slime, because she's very, like, Pappy is very bird-brained, so she acts younger than she should be. Whereas Suu is very much learning things. She's very young, and because she doesn't really have a brain, she kind of like just has to absorb stuff rather than learn stuff. And it's like, this very much kind of goes as like, well, you're part of the family. The reason why Darling was ill was because Suu got stuck because she couldn't leave. She got stuck with like being in the rain, because if she touches the rain she'll absorb the water, or she'll not be able to get home. And it's really adorable how they kind of do this. And it's like, well, yeah, you are part of the family. Of course we're going to come looking for you. It's like, and he's like, don't worry about the fact that I'm ill and stuff like that. And it's like, it was so nice how, because the stuff where the main character is ill, and all the me and female is ill, and all the others have to work together, and they do all these funny things to kind of make them feel better. And it's really cute how they kind of have this, and the way that they kind of do it. It's a little bit different, and I liked it. I really liked it that way. The other one they have, like I say, is where they introduce the monster squad, and they've got their orcs, and the orcs are all just kind of like fanboys and stuff like that. I loved it. It introduces that squad to us, and they're all fun. They're all interesting and fun. I don't feel like we see enough of them. That's the only problem. That's my one complaint. We don't see enough of them characters. So, yeah, brilliant. That's it from me. Thanks for coming, and thanks again. Stay tuned for part 4. Goodbye. Did you enjoy that? Well, we've got some other stuff on the site if you want to have a little bit of look. Nendoroids, gaming, One Piece merchandise, it's all kind of there. So if you click around here, you'll be able to subscribe or at least have a look on the channel. Also, there's some other things just around here. Thanks for coming, and thanks again. Goodbye.